It's January 18th, 2022. Nucci stayed home from school sick. I got a couple of issues. I am really anxiety ridden at the moment. My mommy spidey senses are like blaring. I have two of these human, what they call marriage certificates. I mean, in one very real, whatever, they're like anti-death certificates at the moment, is really what they are. The 1975 one, who I don't want touching my son, I don't want around my son, but here he is, and I'm in a really precarious situation. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Never have, never will. Just arrived home with some kind of gift from people I've never met. My son's sitting at the table going through this whatever. On the one hand, I'm like, I don't know how to interpret it. I'm in some kind of a blue state. I have some kind of red pledge. I'm caught in an independent. I've already had more than 2 attempts upon my person, but 2 that followed me and wouldn't leave me alone. I've been scarred. I've been knocked unconscious and scarred in the middle of the night. I have nowhere to go at this point. I have no idea who to ask for help, or case study, or clergy, or intervention, or whatever. And so on the blue side of things, I'm like, okay, no, I still live in the walls don't talk and the walls don't have eyes. That's how the Democrats look at everything. Supposedly, allegedly, for this example, which will self-destruct as soon as I end the video. So I don't know what to think of it. And then the man I don't trust who brought this in, I'm like, okay, so like on one hand, if things go the wrong way, it could be seen as something I don't want it to be seen as. Because again, this is the ballet slipper, the most beautiful ballet slipper that has never been danced in. But whatever, with toilet paper just dragging behind it like a ticker tape. It's a real problem. So my son is but then there's the outside of the nest where my son and I are, who people who may or may not know us or the situation, and I'm like, all right, if this person just met shitbag 1975 on the street, he might like him. He's a likable guy, I guess, if you like that level of American. And he could say, wow, conversation sons, there's camaraderie in certain community or whatever. I mean, and then a gift is nice, is actually really nice, really appreciated, especially when somebody's underprivileged. So, again, how to read and live through real life situations. It is, I mean, it's, when you're stacked in vulnerability and you know it has not worked out for you up until this point, you don't know, is it are they working together from some outside lockup joint to like come at me at a legal perspective, since the attempted murder the first time didn't work out and the poisoning in transition more than twice that I can count. And now, I mean, like, so now is this man that I don't trust, who's already whatever, coming at me from like a legal to like trip me up with, I don't know how the land locals, how things with gifts, like I don't accept, people don't normally accept things or give things, except once between a business partner and his business partner, but I thought that that was legit because we had real business going on and I was doing a lot of work that I wasn't getting paid for and it wasn't anything significant. So that gets confusing. And how is this humanness running itself, and where are the danger and fault lines? Because I really am uncomfortable with everything. They look familial, but there's been a checkered past that's a problem. And people know it somewhere. I just don't know where lines are being drawn properly to ensure my safety, because it doesn't look like any have been done. It looks like everybody's trying to protect the new problem that got sent in. So now I'm confused as to how to protect my son, because I never said he was the father. Never. Other people might have said it because he was around at the time. I'm not. You can't prove it. Even on a genetic test, your genetic databases are not equipped for my alien genetics, for certain. There's some zippers that are so similar, there's reasonable doubt on parental whatever. And I've wanted him out because we, personality-wise, are not a match at all. Not on any level. I don't know how land management, relationship management is even allowed to call themselves that, based on what's been actually in action and in motion on Long Island since my adulthood, when Nicholas was ripped away and then never came back for me. And while this entire disgusting 1976, 1975 problem in toilet paper has been dragging behind me. So I really don't know how to not piss off outside unit if they're trying to trip me up by pushing in contraband through my son and through some tail that they stuck on me, like pin the tail on the donkey, that I never agreed to. I mean, like, I don't know how to communicate this correctly and make sure that I'm protected. Star 1978, Star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It is Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.